Hi, my name's Kern Frost of the Council for Human Development. We're a non-profit organisation based here in Switzerland, but working globally to change the lives of many people around the planet in a way that's never been done before, because really society was never in a position where that could be done. Now, the reason we're talking to coaches at the moment is because we know that there's a huge resource of talent there that is just waiting to change society. Unfortunately, with coaches, they're often working on their own. They're often working to really sometimes solve their own issues or just working on their own path of growth. But this is a fraction of their real potential. The real potential for coaches comes from working together in a co-creative and collaborative, in a mechanism that can start to engage with a completely new market that has started to happen over the last couple of years. It's really the unemployment market and the re-education market of people, the retraining market to get people to be able to interface with AI in an effective way. Now, coaches are the vanguard of this because they've already broken out of the normality. They've already looked at the way people are thinking and seen the limitations. And then it's a question for them to go back and start to help people who want to have better lives in the lives that they've experienced so far. But the future is a little bit different to that. It's where those coaches can now be the visionary pathfinders and take those skills that they've got and re-engage them in a completely different way, where they're starting to train people to think in more rapid ways. We call it moving from type 1 to type 2 to type 3 thinking, which means hemispheric synchronization. Now, once you become a trainer, then you start to qualify to do that and you get a certification to do it. You start to be able to train other people in a process that allows them to really accelerate their minds beyond what your current capacity to do will be. Because what we talk about is coming from the therapy world, not the coaching world. We're using very advanced techniques to accelerate and challenge a person's mind. One technique that we use is looking at language patterns, not in the NLP term, but much more advanced, of how someone's using their entire conversation to reinforce their reality. Every word that they use, every sense of self-identification and social identification and external identification is patterned within them, in their language patterns unconsciously. Once you start to get this and start to understand it, you can use it with your clients in an amazing way that gets them to really accelerate the mind out. They start to notice it in themselves. And it's a bit like Pandora's box. Once you've opened it, you can start to see it all around that you couldn't see before. You can hear the patterns in language that people have and start to edit it. And that editing means that they're now programming the supercomputer of the mind. They've learnt the programming language that was essential for them to get the mind to work in the direction and the purpose and even the destiny path that was always there. Now, as a coach, we're looking for people like you. We're looking for people that want to take that next step, want to either put their business on the next rung of the ladder and really be able to expand their business and start to work with people in a much more powerful way in a new market, which is the retraining market that is opening up, that you're going to want to explore because it's where you're going. Whatever I say or whatever you think doesn't matter. It's what's going to happen. That's one thing. The other side is we're looking for partners that can work in our non-profit as a fully fledged partner and work with the corporations and governments and contracts that we want to explore. So one's on a very much personal level of certification and the other one is as a partner. And there are levels to that. So what I'm asking you to do is take some time out right now in your business. This will be time that is incredibly valuable to you for the future. Listen to us, come onto a talk, come onto a 2-day event, have a single conversation with it. It doesn't matter. We're open at any time to listen to you, what you want and where you want to go and see if there's a synergy there. Now, this isn't for everybody. It's for those people who do want the next level. I have to say that. There's a lot of people that want to stay where they are. They want to stay within their bandwidth, their frequency of thinking. And that's the same in the world as it is in the coaching world. Just the same. But for those people that do have that eye on thinking, well, hang on, I do want to have more impact. I do want to work with more people. I do want to make more money and have a better income so I can give back more. These are the people we want to talk to. Amazing people like yourself. So what I'm going to ask you to do is just hit the button, click on one of our sessions, click on one of our calls, and we'll have a chat through with it. There's no pressure here. It's just about you, your future, and getting you to be using the skills you currently have and making the future a better place for everyone. Thanks for listening.